Okay, good morning or good afternoon, babes. I'm about to dye my hair, freshen up the jet black, and I just wanted to start the video because I didn't want to start any process without talking to y'all. So I told you yesterday that when I actually went to dye my hair this time, I was gonna just only wash my edges. So right now I have a little bit of shampoo on my edges. My whole head got washed like a couple days ago, but I didn't want to go through that whole wash my hair, having to wait for it to dry again before I can actually put the dye and then wash it out. So what I'm doing is only washing my edges since I had put a little of that edge control on there yesterday. And I'm just gonna lather it up and I'm only gonna focus on just washing this part. Then I'm gonna let it air dry for a little bit, which shouldn't take too long. Then I'm gonna go in with my Dark and Lovely jet black hair dye, which while I'm washing this out, I'm actually about to get that developer and start shaking it up and stuff like that so it can sit and be ready to spread throughout my hair soon. So let me just finish washing this, but I did want to take you guys through this process just because I know my babe with locks are always looking to see something. I know it's not as bright in here. Hold on, let me open the blinds a little. Okay, so basically, yeah, I'm gonna just get through this process. I know some people have said my hair does still look black, but that's the thing, it looks black. It doesn't look jet black. And y'all know I'm going for the jet black, so I need to just re-up on my roots. And then I'm gonna style my hair more than likely. I think I might actually band tune out my hair today, but I don't know. But right now the focus is just really just washing it. Tomorrow is December 1st, which also hits 29 months of my lock journey, which is roughly, it'll be a month away after tomorrow before I hit a year. I mean, before I hit 2.5 years. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start pre-prepping for the style tomorrow. If anything, I will wash my hair. I'll wash my edges out. I'll dye my hair. I'll wash it. And then I'll style it tomorrow. Or I'll end up doing bantu knots or styling it 2-strand twist or retwisting it today. Maybe leaving the clips in today or so. Depending on how I might leave the style in for the day, whatever I decide to do. And then when tomorrow comes, I could just undo my hair and we can go from there. So I will see you guys once I'm done washing this out and give you guys an update on the next step. So okay, y'all, just a FYI, I'm actually grateful that I did not do my lashes yesterday. I'm gonna get to this in a second, but I'm grateful I didn't do my lashes yesterday because if I did, with all this water and potential dye that's gonna be ringing onto my face and on my eyelids, I feel like that would have just like the glue that gets on the eyelashes would probably be lifting my lashes because of the water that continues to drip down on my face. But let's get into this. So I just washed all of this, right? This is what just had the product in there. Like, remember I put that, I tried out that what do you call it? Hold on. I tried out the edge control yesterday, so I put it in my hair at the beauty supply when I used the sample. And yeah, so I only washed that out. So I took, you know, my edges and took, y'all, look at my edges. Like, this is how much, these are, look at my edges. Like, girl, that's how much edges I have. Like, do you see how much hair I have for edges? Like, what? This is good when you're about to lay those edges, okay? But isn't that crazy? How much new, like, look at that. And by the length, you know that this is nothing but like new growth, edge growth, whatever you want to call it. Girl, that's a lot of hair. Now, obviously, I can add some of this into the locks, or I can just choose to keep leaving this hair like this, which some of it I'll add into the locks, but I can leave the edges like this so that when I get ready to lay the edges, as you guys seen, y'all seen what that was looking like. Girl, edges are on plentiful. So I just wanted to show y'all that. So this is about to dry. I'm about to shake up my developer. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure everything is out. The shampoo, everything is like out. Now I'm about to mix up the developer and get ready to dye my whole hair, my whole head. So I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, y'all, so I'm just using my Jet Black Dark and Lovely. I was about to open the box and then I'm like, let me just show y'all. So it's fade resistant. I've got the developer bottle as well as the conditioner, which is vitamin E, and then the actual developing color. So then these instruction packs, when you open them up, you will notice that they actually have gloves, clear gloves on the inside of the instruction. I always check to make sure that they're there just to ensure that I have gloves to do my hair. So I'm basically just showing you guys me mixing the things, making sure that nothing smells old, or I've been using this company for so long that it's just like I don't even read the instructions to anything. And then I just make sure I get all of that developer mixed in and put the lid on and give it a nice little shake. You want to shake it up really well just to make sure it mixes. So I just shake until I can get it mixed very well. As you guys can see, it is a cream color, but as it sits out longer, it actually will develop its color into more of a black. So you can see it's starting to look a little darker there. My edges still trying to dry out a little bit. I've washed them, got that edge control out. And the next thing that I'm actually going to be doing very, very soon is applying it. But you guys can see in my hair that the roots are not as jet, but we'll fix that in a second. I just wanted y'all to see that I started to mix the developer, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So as it's sitting in the bottle, it actually darkens. So when I first was shaking it, it looked light, a little bit like way lighter. And the longer you let it sit, the darker it gets, and then you put it in your hair. So let me put this back on the counter. So then, as you guys can see my hair, I know to you guys it probably looks dark, but you don't see what I see. Obviously my ends are about to look better because there's pieces of lint on there. Really the biggest thing is when I don't have any product on my hair, all of this hair, the new growth, the in-between, everything has grown out. Remember I did the 3 months no retwist? That whole time I didn't even dye my hair. So you have to realize I've gotten so much new growth during that period of time. And even now, I retwisted it, yes, shortly after that, but once we hit the 3 months. But after that, my hair is still growing, and I had so much new growth then, and now I have so much new growth now. All of that new growth that's coming in is not jet black, you know? So I'm going to be focusing my color on my roots, and then I will work my way down my locks with the color, with the jet black. Because like I said, yes, it is easier to see throughout my locks. They do still look really dark, but closer to my roots, not so much. So I'll be really focused on roots and tips, but that bottle should be able to cover my whole head, but really roots and tips. Just look how long. I don't know if you guys can see the back from here, but just look. Do y'all see that? Like, girl, that's a length, okay? That's literally a length. That's my hair without even having retwisted it or anything. That's just it, not even retwisted. So it's really growing. It does have the ability to come forward. Just look at that. And then look at how much. Do y'all see that? I feel like if I had my camera set up, you guys would be able to capture a different angle better, but this is what it looks like. Even my nape, if you guys look at my nape of my hair, this right here is thick and plentiful as well. But you guys, in between, when I'm not retwisting my hair, just the FYI, yes, I drink my water, yes, I take my vitamins and all that stuff. Moisturize your edge line and moisturize your nape. I'm always moisturizing the perimeter of my head. That's where most of the tension is going to be for me. Yes, I do buns and I do top ponytails, but they're never really tight. So because of that, it still doesn't make it the biggest like area for breaking for me. But I feel like your edges, you do so much with your edges. You're trying to lay your edges. You're trying to retwist and make the front of your hair look the best. You make the nape look the best when you don't want the in-between to be done, or if you have to, your hair, whatever. So it's really important that you focus on this perimeter just as much as you focus on the rest of your hair. You don't want to be focusing on the crown of your head or solely your locks and then your nape and your perimeter up top by your edge line is the least of your worries. Because if those are the least of your worries, those are the first things that people are really going to see. You put your hair up in a high bun or a ponytail, what's happening with that nape? You go to do you style your hair, what's happening with those edges? Like, you have got to focus your I don't have one area that I treat better than the other, and that's why my whole head is healthy. There are areas that you have to realize are seen first. So yeah, you need to prioritize it. Maybe in your rotation of actually what you're doing during the week. But I don't have one thing on my head that I only do. My entire head gets treated with care, and that's why I have the growth results that I have. Like, people be thinking, I tell you guys all the time, it has nothing to do with the basically your hair has to do with your treatment. That's it. There's nothing else. It's how you're going to treat your hair, how you take care of it, what you do to your hair. Now, obviously, people have ailments like alopecia, and they have different things that might happen in their life that might cause hair loss. I'm not referring to those issues. You know, I'm talking about your hair with no issues, no ailments is literally going to be, you know, literally in alignment with what you do with your how you treat your hair and how you treat your body. So that's that on the hair growth tips. Let me check on that hair dye. I'm still gonna let it darken up and thicken up, but you guys can see it's starting to look black. It still kind of has that dark gray look, but it's gonna just darken on up, and then we'll put it on there. But yeah, because I'm not a person who blow dries their hair, I like to make sure that I have time to do the entire process of what I'm trying to do. So if I'm trying to wash my hair, I'm trying to dye it, and I'm trying to style it, then it needs to all be incorporated in my day. Now, sometimes I don't style my hair right after I dye it because I feel like there might be additional dye residue left in your hair, and you might want to get a wash or two in before you start styling your hair. But being that tomorrow is the first of the month, I just kind of want to, I don't want to come on camera talking about hair only. I want to be coming on camera and giving you guys like an update for the first. Like, hey, we colored our hair, we styled it yesterday, and maybe take down my hair tomorrow. But if I two-strand and twist my hair, I can almost assure y'all, we just going to be talking about hair tomorrow. We're not going to be talking about, taking down my hair if I two-strand twist it, because I normally don't take two-strand twist out in the same or next day. I keep those in for about a week or two, and then eventually I'll take them out and wear them as a crinkle style. Then eventually they'll get straight again and I'll wear them straight. But typically that's about that. If I retwist them with clips, then yeah, I can keep them in all night, or I can take them out later on. It doesn't matter. And then if I bantu knot them, they'll probably stay bantu knotted until tomorrow, or at least late today, but probably until tomorrow. And then I'll take them out and we'll see my hair bantu knotted in curls. I think I want to bantu knot because it's been so long. The last time I think I bantu knotted my hair was when I was in starter locks. My hair was blonde and I had a wedding to be in. That's the last time I think I bantu knotted my hair, so that will be exciting to see it bantu knotted this go round, just to see how it turns out. When you bantu knot your hair, essentially it's going to make your hair look shorter because the curls have to drop, but also your hair is in a curly state, so my hair will appear shorter if I bantu knot it, but it's still the bantu knot style. And then I have to remember the rotation, because sometimes if you I'm going to do it how I'm going to do it, but I guess because now my locks are more mature again, I'll know when I do this, because when you bantu knot and you take them out, your curls can be going all which different directions. So if you say, hey, I bantu knotted my whole head, and then you get to the end and you realize this side should be going curl that way or a certain way, and it's curled outward, the next time you're just gotta rotate this way or that way. So it's a hit or miss. But once you realize what rotation works best for your bantu knots, then going forward, you'll know. But like I said, before then, it was in the starter locks phase, so it wasn't even mature. They were more like curly locks. I don't even know. Now that they're more mature, we can see. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so just to update, I'm going to be dyeing it now. So taking the gloves off, the developer has developed. So throughout this clip, it's going to get a little quiet. So if you want to fast forward, you can fast forward. I'm not going to add any music just because I'm not going to go back and go do all that right now. But if you want to just watch me do it, the video did cut while I was doing it. You can kind of just watch what I was doing. The dye is presently still in my hair at this moment, but I'm just recording this voiceover now. Okay, y'all, so my hair is completely dyed. I have not washed it out. I haven't rinsed it out. I haven't even looked at the clock, so I don't even know. I got dye on my ear. One of my pet peeves when I dye my hair is it always ends up getting on my counter or on my floor, and that's exactly what it did today. Okay, so it looks like my ear is going to be dyed. Okay, y'all, so I decided that I'm just going to conclude the video because at this point the next step is going to be to wash it out, and I don't think I need to put that on camera that I'm going to wash it out, but this is just me being jet black. If you want to see how I choose to style it, then stay tuned for another lock video that maybe will show that, but for now, my storage just keeps filling up. So let me just go ahead and end the video. I'm gonna keep this in my hair for a little bit longer. It is 2:44. I told you guys I'm gonna try to keep it until at least about 3. I'm trying to keep it off of my ears and stuff, but I'm gonna keep it until about 3 at least, and then go from there. But this is what it's looking like. It's looking fresher. So I started with my roots because I knew that that was the most important part of me. So I started at the edge line and then worked my way through. And I got dye on my forehead, but it'll come off. But so yeah, I'll be able to take it out around 3 o'clock. I'm gonna wash it out, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.